Hello and welcome to Cherry Street Chat, the official podcast of The Spectator. I'm your host, Diego Dumlao, and the sports and opinions editor here at The Spectator. I'm joined by four really amazing guests today. I'm going to have them introduce yourselves. Go, guys, if you can go ahead.
My name is Leo Peralta. I'm a first year, and my major is environmental studies.
Hi, my name is Izzy Seo, and I am a second-year business finance major.
Hello, my name is Cameron Chow, and I'm a third-year accounting major.
Hi, my name is Jacob Kadali. I'm a fourth-year political science and public affairs major.
All right. So I'm sure you guys have noticed I brought together people from all the different classes. This is the first episode that's going to be coming out this school year, and we kind of just want to see the different perspectives of students here at Seattle U. So, yeah, I mean, I have a few questions for you guys, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started if that's okay with you guys.
For sure.
All right. So we can start in any order, but the first question is going to be, what brought you guys to SU? What made you make your decision to come here? Anyone can start.
I chose SU because I'm originally from Washington State, so I really wanted to be in the city of Seattle because I'm from the suburbs. So getting to be in literally the heart of Seattle was so just appealing to me, and so I decided that's the main reason why I wanted to come here.
Nice. Yeah.
Personally, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, so I feel definitely a little bit out of place. But there's a couple of reasons why I came here. Like one of them was my brother used to go here. He's 6 years older. He's well graduated, but he had a great time here. Plus, yeah, as stated before, just I think the idea of like just living in a city, I think is like really cool and has a lot of opportunities. So yeah.
Totally.
I'm from Minneapolis, so it's pretty far, but I really wanted to be in Seattle specifically just because I like the nature that the Pacific Northwest has, as well as I like being in the big city and the music scene here. And then Seattle U has a very good like niche major for me because I want to be an urban planner, and inside of environmental studies they have the specialization of urban sustainability.
Oh, nice.
So it kind of doesn't really get more specific or tailored to me than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then they gave me a lot of financial aid, and it was just worked pretty
That
good.
definitely helps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact, actually, our previous host for Cherry Street Chat, he's from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, I think
So-
there's quite a few people from Minneapolis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's
actually.
kind of like a Minneapolis Pacific Northwest pipeline.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I ended up getting a full ride scholarship called the Sullivan Scholarship. It was discontinued 2 years ago, but there's still like a couple of us around and stuff. So that was the one that really attracted me to SU.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, I know. Financial aid's definitely a big factor when it comes to picking a school. Yeah. So, Leo, this next question is going to be pretty much for you specifically. I'm sure being away from home, I'm not sure how much experience you have from that. How has your transition been into college? How's that been going for you?
That's a pretty big question. I think pretty well. I mean, it's only been like I've only been here for like 12 days, so I haven't been here very long. But the people that I met here are very friendly, and I do really like that's really positive for me. That I'm not like scared to go up to anyone. Everyone's very friendly here. I would say it is my first experience being like across the country away from home, but I'm generally pretty independent, so it's been working just fine.
Nice.
I miss my dog the most. That's probably the toughest part.
I think that's pretty common among a lot of people, missing your pets, right? Yeah, so now for the upperclassmen. What kind of like clubs or organizations are you guys involved in here at campus?
You want to go?
Why do you keep looking at me?
go first.
Personally, I'm the student government chief financial officer. I just started that, spring quarter last year. So I'm definitely new and getting into it. It was very interesting. I felt like when I was a first year and I kind of came to Seattle U, I was kind of like a nobody that didn't really want to go out or join anything. So I've definitely been trying to like put myself more out there and trying to like go to a lot more club meetings, stuff like that. And yeah.
Yeah. Just before you guys answer the question as well, Cameron already kind of did it, but yeah, if you guys could also go into like how you got involved with the club and like what you do as your position as well.
Well, right now I'm the Barrio co-chair for the United Filipino Club. And before that, I was the social justice chair for about 2 years. And I got into the United Filipino Club just because I really wanted to like strengthen my cultural identity and stuff like that. So I ended up, joining freshman year. And then from then on, I just became super involved in the Filipino Club. And then now I'm planning the annual cultural showcase that happens. I'm also like involved in the Center for Environmental Justice on campus because my job there is like to be the research and program coordinator. And then I also got involved a lot in advocacy orgs and stuff like that. Not really good to talk about like during this like political day and age, but like there's so many advocacy orgs on campus that student activism has become like a big part of my college experience as well.
100%.
I am part of the United Filipino Club as well. I am the fundraising chair, and I decided to get into the United Filipino Club last year as a freshman because I really wanted a sense of Filipino community here at SU, and I knew that that was something that I could get from the United Filipino Club. So I have held the position of new student representative, and now I am the fundraising chair, which I fundraise for Barrio, or not for Barrio, for the club and the club outings.
Yeah.
So that is going to be really fun, just a fun experience for me. And along with that, I feel definitely more grounded in my experience at SU and as a student. And so I'm going to try to get myself out there, join some business clubs, AMA, Women in Business. So I'm excited to get that started this year.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think I'm also a second year as well. So for me, I kind of jumped straight into everything. And I think something that a lot of first years should know is that that's not how it has to be, you know? You can take that first year, those first couple years to kind of get comfortable, get acclimated to your environment, get used to the college life, and then maybe join. But with that being said, too, I feel like clubs are one of the best ways to meet new people. Right. I mean, you find a lot of like-minded individuals, and I just think that's a really great experience. Leo, do you think there are any clubs or anything that you would want to get involved with? Have you heard of any?
Yeah, I have my eye on a couple. There's Stoke SU, which is like the outdoor outing one, which is good because I can't always be in the big city. I need to be in the nature sometimes. And then there's another one, but I can't come up with it that I was interested in.
Yeah.
It'll probably come back to me
Yeah.
later.
I mean, also, if you're, like you said, you're into that outdoorsy stuff, UREC has so many different trips throughout the year.
Yeah,
Our
I'm
producer's
signed up
nodding
for
her
one
head. She's
already.
very involved with that. So there's always so much stuff to do here on campus and off campus as well. Speaking of off campus, what are you guys doing when you're not at school? Like, what are your hobbies? What are you into doing? Yeah, just like stuff like that. Anyone can start.
I really like going hiking. So of course, like so many people at SU are like outdoorsy people. So, and there's so many hikes within just like a 30-minute drive or just within the Seattle like city limits. So there's just a lot of like hiking that I do in the weekend. And then I also like reading a lot. So going to just like any of the bookstores that are in Seattle, like they're a really cool third space where it's like, you're just able to like live and be there and stuff. So that's usually what I do over the weekend.
Nice.
Usually outside of campus, I like to hang out with my friends, go explore Cap Hill. Even with all the going out in Cap Hill last year, I feel like I still haven't explored all of it. And so this year will definitely be a new experience because some of my friends have cars up here. I have,
Nice.
a bigger friend group than as when I started last year as a freshman. I also enjoy doing pageants, which is very broad, but the whole community service aspect of it is really rewarding and super fun for me. So that's what I like to do.
Izzy, if you want to talk a little bit about what you're doing right now, I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so right now I'm part of the Miss Philippines Universe Northwest pageant. So it's a pageant for celebrating the Filipino culture and just celebrating the beauty and the people of it and getting to connect with the Filipinos of the Pacific Northwest. So getting to go to ribbon cuttings of local Filipino businesses, that has all been really fun. And getting to know the Filipino community on a deeper level,
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it, and I've loved every second of it.
Yeah. And if you guys want to check out that pageant, it's going to be beginning of November, right?
Yes, November 2nd at Maidenbauer Center in Bellevue. You guys should come.
Little plug. All right.
Yeah, I also like to hike, clearly. And then outside of that, I write quite a bit of poetry, actually. And I really like going on, like, long walks, just, like, exploring, just, like, hour to 2 hours of just walking. Like, I walked all the way to the waterfront on Lake
Oh, yeah.
Washington yesterday. So, yeah.
Nice.
Just like everyone, I also like hiking. I'm actually really excited because I actually drove my car up here, so I'm really
Nice.
excited to be able to just like drive, bring a lot of my friends that are really interested in just like go hiking. So I'm very interested in that. I also like playing soccer. I was playing soccer last night. Yeah, and I guess just like hang out with friends. There's so much to do in Seattle that I think it's like kind of just like go out on the weekend, like find something on Instagram and be like, yo, let's go. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of building off of that, another question for all you guys, or I guess the people that have been here in Seattle for a while. What's like something you enjoy doing around the city? You know, like maybe some little cafes that people haven't heard of, or what are the spots? You know, what's underground right now?
I'm not sure if this is too underground, but I like Faye.
Okay, yeah.
Just opened in Cap Hill a couple months ago, and it has really good matcha for all my matcha performative lovers. Also, just all of the concerts that happen here, even if it's just little artists. There's a lot at Numos. There's a lot of pop-ups at restaurant and bars. So going to those are really fun, just vibing with friends.
Yeah. Any of you guys?
Well, there's Golden Wheat Bakery. It's on 23rd Ave in the Central District. They have some really good like pastries, and they have a horchata latte, which is pretty good too. And it's like a family-owned business as well. So it's like a really small cafe. And it's usually only just the neighbors around the area that go there. So it's like a really nice, quiet cafe. If you have the chance to just like walk a little bit, then it's a really good thing. And then there's a ton of Ethiopian restaurants too, like in the Central District. So if you're just ever in that neighborhood in general, there's so many spots that are like that people don't often go to. And like the Ethiopian food here in Seattle, since we have such a strong like Ethiopian community, like the food here is just like banger. So.
Yeah, from Phoenix, Arizona, I feel like there's not as many like Asian restaurants, stuff like that, compared to here. So I'm always really excited to like go out and try and eat Asian food. One recently I went to was Biang Biang Noodles.
Okay.
I think it's like Pike and like 9th or something like that.
Yeah.
That was really good. That's like Chinese style like flour noodles.
Yeah.
And a spicy sauce. That's really good. I'm trying to think of other stuff. Like, did you guys hear that there's like a new boba place opening at, next to Dave's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It opened at the
Gongcha,
beginning
right?
of this week,
Like,
something like that, right? Yeah.
I'm excited. I feel like that's the move to like go to Dave's and then go get boba and then then go back. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, totally. And they're open till like 2 a.m. too.
No, they're like
So
late. Yeah.
It's kind of like Dave's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leo, those are some recommendations for. Have you
Yeah.
had Dave's since you've been here?
No, I haven't.
Dave's is amazing. I will
try it.
die on that hill. Dave's Hot Chicken. I'm their biggest fan. But anyways, so we're kind of going back to actual school stuff here. What are like your guys' favorite spots to study on campus for the upperclassmen?
I really love the individual study rooms in the library. It's just really quiet and it's individual, so no one's there to bother you, which is definitely my thing when I'm studying. I don't really like studying in big groups. I prefer to be alone and just to lock in.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite spot, and that's my go-to spot.
Nice.
I feel like there's some cool places in Sign. I feel like like if you're more of, I guess I'm the opposite of you. Sometimes I like having like people walk around with my like noise canceling headphones because I feel like it makes me like more productive. That people are like kind of like doing stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So like on those like long table and stuff like that in Sign, I guess. Yeah.
I feel like the 6th floor of the library
Yeah.
because they have those like cases of books, and it makes me feel like I'm at Harvard, or something. It like makes me feel like an academic or something.
Right.
I love
I feel
that.
like my answer changed though throughout the years because I feel like in the first year it was 12th floor camp, but then
okay.
in 12th floor camp you just run into so many people that you don't want to run into. So it's like it just like
Uh-oh.
it just happens like
Yeah.
and then suddenly you're just like, yeah, I just need to focus. So then you head to the 6th floor.
Yeah, I'm a fellow advocate for the 6th floor of the library. I was there right before this. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, we're going to kind of start going into these final questions for the interviews, but for the upperclassmen, what kind of advice would you give to incoming first years? Leo, you might want to listen to these. You don't know if you might.
That's okay. I think the main thing to do, especially in like your first 2 years, is to just branch out as much as possible. Try out so many different organizations, even head off campus and try to see like, what is your niche in the city? Like, what's your niche or something? I don't know how to pronounce it. But like, what is your place in the city? What really speaks to you? And then once you're done like experimenting with everything, the last 2 years really is just for you to like hone in on it and like, figure out, what kind of routine that you want, what kind of life that you want after SU, because it like happens really quick.
Mhm.
Like personally, I felt like during high school, I feel like you have some freedoms of like, oh yeah, you could join like different clubs and stuff like that in high school. But I definitely feel more of a bigger sense of freedom going to college. Like, it could be something on school. It could be something like off campus. Like you see a flyer on like the light post or something like that, and you're like, oh, that's cool. I might go to that. I think I don't think there should be like I think you should like put yourself out there to try and like find your own and find like what clubs you agree with and want to like join and everything. But I wouldn't put the pressure of like you need to be part of like all these organizations if you're in this cookie cutter like set like major, So just like personally for me, like you would think like accounting major, I'd be going to like accounting meetings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I actually take choir classes because I really enjoy singing and stuff like that. So
I think I did vocal lessons last year, and I think.
yeah.
Okay, that's why I know you, because I did when we did the performance like at the
with
end.
Ross, right?
Yeah, with Ross and
Oh,
for
shoot,
winter
yeah.
quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I recognized you from somewhere. else,
Okay,
too.
that makes way more sense because you seem recognizable too. Yeah, you did a good job, by the way.
Thank you, I
will say.
appreciate you
Yeah.
too. I sang Loch Lomond.
Yeah, that's
that was
right.
it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well.
Here we go. Join choir.
Yeah.
No joke.
Definitely.
I think my main piece of advice would be find your community here at SU, whether that be in clubs or with friends. I think that especially for me, being away from home was really hard that first year. And just having that sense of community was really refreshing and made me feel like I belong and had someone. I had a shoulder to cry on if I was ever stressed out, because you're going to experience a lot of stress. It's a whole new thing. But one of my favorite memories from first year with my new community that I had was my birthday party. All my friends, we went down to the Zave basement and they surprised me for my birthday. And so it was really it was such a memorable and it just experience, and it showed so much love. And it really is like, it's so important to find your community and to find your friends.
Yeah. I think I gave some advice earlier, so I'm not going to do that now. But yeah. So for Leo, for you specifically, this is kind of an opportunity. Like, if you have any questions, I know I
Ooh.
didn't.
I should
not
have
sure you
prepared.
prepared.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But yeah, if you can think of anything off the dome that you would like to ask, feel free to. I mean, it's a great time for it. I think a lot of first years watching this as well could maybe be thinking the same things. So.
Okay.
No pressure at all.
Sorry, I gotta think for a second.
Oh, it's no problem.
On the spot.
Just put the Jeopardy music on.
I guess. Okay. I'm taking quite a bit of credits right now. I'm taking 17 credits, which for me feels like a lot.
Yeah.
So how would you say you balance like friends and like studying? Like, I don't know, like I don't know how to like. I mean, school has just started, so it hasn't really gotten like super like busy. But like, how would you recommend balancing those two things?
Do you guys have any answers?
I mean, like, I think it just happens naturally that
Okay.
you find time, and a lot of the time it happens just like you end up having study sessions, or you end up just, merging study time and hanging out with friends time. And then, sometimes it may not be the most productive, but at least, you're doing your work together, and like it's actually really nice doing like your homework and stuff with friends, because it's like it doesn't feel like you're alone or you're isolated
Right.
at all.
I think finding friends within your classes and making new friends is really important, especially as your major. You're going to be kind of with the same cohort, I feel, for a lot of it, especially in labs. Like, those 4-hour labs are intense. So find your friends and just make study groups with them and study dates. I think that's how I would do that.
Yeah, I probably have the same answer. Are you in honors or?
I am in honors.
Yeah, that's
Okay, there we
that's
Oh.
that's like a big thing. I
Wait.
would definitely make friends in like your honors.
You kind of
cohort
have to
and,
be
like,
friends. I mean, it's like
Because
20
you're kinda
people
like-
for the same 3 classes.
Yeah.
Like,
And for the next,
Yeah.
2 years.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, like, what if I end up not liking someone? That's kind of like, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
the 12th floor camp ops that
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
yeah, but definitely make friends in your honors cohort. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't fully like rely on them. Definitely try and expand your outreach and try. And,
It's a little isolating, though, because, like, 3 out of the 4 of my classes are
Right.
with them. Like, I guess the only way for me to meet people would be, like, clubs or, I guess, I mean, I'm signed up for the hikes. I've been told that
Oh,
those,
nice.
that you can make friends there, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's also just, I'm still learning this also. I need to learn how to balance my social time and work time. But it's like, sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice hanging out one night, because you have an exam the next day or
Yeah.
something like that. So it's, yeah, like you said, it's finding that balance, and it will just naturally come to you. So that's all for the like official interview kind of stuff. We're going to kind of head into this next fun little segment. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some pop culture trivia, but it's going to be from the years that you guys were born.
Oh.
So I believe it's 2004 to 2007. That's like kind of the range, right? I also have like 2003 in here, but I assume that you guys weren't going to be from 2003. But yeah, so yeah, it's just I'm going to ask you guys a few questions, and you guys are going to answer them the best that you can. Sound good?
Yep.
Sounds
Cool.
great.
Okay. So, for the very first question, who was the Billboard top artist the year you were born?
I'm going to say Britney Spears for 2006.
Shoot, I was gonna
Britney Spears for 2006?
Yeah.
That is incorrect, actually.
No.
Do you want to know who it was?
I do.
It was Chris Brown.
Oh.
Chris
That's
Brown was the number
not-
one artist.
Oh.
Anyways. Does anyone else have a guess for their year?
Was it Kelly Clarkson?
For 2004? No, it was not Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
Do you want to try
Yeah.
again?
Was it man, I don't know.
It was Usher. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Usher was big around like that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
didn't realize that it was that
Yeah.
long ago.
Oh, okay.
Cameron?
Okay, I'm gonna guess. I was also gonna guess Kesha. Can I guess Kesha?
Kesha
For-
for 2005?
Yeah, 2005.
That is also incorrect. You guys are 0 for 3.
Relying on you now.
Do you want another guess or?
Um,
I'll give you a hint. It's not a pop artist. It's more like hip hop.
really?
Yeah.
But is it kind of pop though, or no? Or is
Not
it
really, no.
full hip-hop?
It's pretty much hip hop, rap.
I'm gonna guess Drake.
No, it was 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
It was 50 Cent.
I'll
50
take
Cent
that,
was
let's see.
actually the 2003 and 2005 Billboard Top Artist of the Year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Leo?
Okay, can I have 2 guesses?
Okay.
You got
I promise you,
I
I
don't-
don't think you're going to get it.
Okay. Oh, then I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Okay, but go ahead, go ahead.
My 2 guesses were gonna be Taylor Swift and Maroon 5.
It was neither. I didn't know this was this person's name for until I searched it up. But in 2007, I also don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Akon.
Nobody wanna see us.
Yeah, that guy.
I
Yeah.
really don't know who that is.
He's
What the heck?
all on the no?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh.
All right. Anyways. Okay, so we went over 4 there, but okay.
That's okay. We got this.
You guys have a few more questions. Okay. So, what year was the first iPhone released?
2006.
2007.
2000.
It was
Oh.
2007.
Yes.
That's a 1 point for Jacob. If I was keeping score, you would have 1 point. But
The
can
seniors are winning.
anyone guess the exact date?
Isn't it always in like November?
Wait.
Yeah, it's always November, right? That's when it gets announced.
Let me
Oh.
think. Like, what is the default date on the iPhone?
Oh, the release date,
Is
or
it
like
in
when they
September?
It
like
was when it was released.
when
Is
they
it
did like
September?
the seminar.
Oh.
Like January, right?
That
December?
was when it was announced, actually.
Okay, March.
May.
No, okay. It was released June 29th, 2007.
June.
Yeah.
That's a weird day.
Okay.
Month.
So this one's more Seattle U related. What year did Seattle U begin its return to Division I athletics? Before that we were D2, before that we were NAIA, and then before that we were Division I, but that was
Wait,
like in
what
the
is
50s.
NIA?
It's just a different kind of
Oh.
yeah.
Wasn't it recent? I feel like it was recent.
It was
It was
pretty recent.
decently recent.
It wa-
2013.
This is from the years between 2004 and 2000.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
So you guys have very few options. here.
2006.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
2005.
That's incorrect.
2004.
That's incorrect.
2006. Say it.
Wait, it was between where? What?
2004, 2007.
2007.
It was 2000.
Yeah.
Considering they guessed the rest of the day. the
I
years.
couldn't remember which one I said.
Okay. All right. Next question. The infamous Nintendo Wii was released in what year?
2006.
That is correct.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
correct.
I knew it would pay off. That repetitive answer.
Okay. So, these next few are I'm going to show you a photo and you got to tell me what it is. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Teams.
MySpace.
It
Facebook.
is MySpace.
Oh.
Got you.
If like I said, if I was keeping score, Jacob would be winning right now.
It's my wisdom.
Okay, but he also is
You're
the
older
oldest.
age.
Yeah, but isn't
so-
that before all our times? Like that's before your time.
MySpace? No,
that's true.
MySpace was around that time. It was around
Really?
that time. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Tamagotchi.
That was quick. Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
Tommy. Did you know what that was, Leo?
No.
Those are coming back.
Are they coming
they're
back?
very popular now.
Could
They're
someone
like
fact
at
check that?
Target, I think.
Oh, okay. Our producers fact checked it and they said that's
Yes.
correct. Okay. All right, here's the last photo question. This one should be pretty easy for you guys.
Oh,
Silly
silly
bands.
bands.
Those
Very
are
nice.
silly bands. Yeah. These ones were around like 2010s though, so I think that's
Did
why.
you guys wait, maybe this is kind of weird, but did you guys used to chew on those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
It was such a good snack. Oh
no,
my
because
God.
they're such a good texture.
And clipped.
They're such a good texture, chewing on them during class. Just
I guess. I mean, I
Maybe not.
personally didn't do that, but
did you do that?
I did not.
Oh.
oh. Well, we're the
We're on
same
the same
generation.
wavelength.
I
Yeah,
never
we're the weird
played
ones.
it.
We're
Yeah,
same
weirdos.
wavelength. We did it.
Okay, I have 2 more questions for the fun segment. Which widely used internet site was released on Valentine's Day in 2005?
Tinder.
No.
Oh.
Facebook.
That's a good guess though. No, it was not Facebook.
Mm.
I promise you, every single one of you use this.
Instagram.
Google.
No.
I was gonna say.
Christian Mingle.
Wait, YouTube.
It
Oh,
was
it is
YouTube.
Yes.
It was not Christian Mingle. It was YouTube. Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
released, but in 2005 on Valentine's Day, and the creators worked for PayPal actually.
Oh.
Yeah, if you
I
look up the
didn't
first
know
YouTube video, it's called Me at the Zoo or something like that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why Valentine's Day? Was there a reason behind that?
I didn't
or
look that deep into it actually, but yeah. Okay,
Coincidence.
so very last question here, and then this is make it or break it right here. What year was your host Diego born?
2006.
That is correct. Oh no, I'm just me
babies.
clapping. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys actually. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in for the first episode of the 2025-26 school year. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the Spectator's YouTube channel, as well as follow us on Instagram. Also, be sure to check out all previous and future episodes wherever you get your podcasts on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcast. We have a tradition here at Cherry Street Chat where at the end of each podcast, we look at the camera. You can wink at the camera. You can point at the camera, and we say, "See you next time on Cherry Street." See you next time on Cherry Street. All right.